Hey guys, welcome back. I am Griditainer and this is the Griditainer Show. So today we're gonna be reacting at this. I didn't protect mom from what am I pressing? From dad, and now it's too late. I have made a mess. Why am I speaking like this? Why am I speaking like this? Okay, let's start.
Oh, hi guys.
Hi too.
Miss Sam,
My name is Griditainer.
and I'm 14 years old.
And I am. It's classified. 10. Just kidding.
I lost both my parents, and I think it was all my fault.
Ah,
From that moment on,
good.
I decided that I would never hide anything in my life, and not make deals with my conscience. That's what
Okay, go on.
I'm telling you my story. 2 years
Yeah?
ago, my life was wonderful. My parents had a great relationship, and they loved me very much.
And what happened then? Did they break up? Did they kill you? No, you're alive. You're saying this story. But did they kill you? I think they killed you, so you can be here and say this story alive. They should kill you, right? Just kidding. Let's continue.
It was like a movie about a perfect family with a big house and a dog named Roger.
Did you really have a dog?
But our
Wait a minute. Best feature film, best director, the perfect family.
ended all of a sudden.
And then the movie failed.
My father came home from work, looking like someone had died.
He's like, look at this guy's eyes. Like,
My father came home from work, looking like someone.
look at this guy's eyes. Why is his eyes so weird? Gosh. Last animation, at least this is not like the animation the day before with that when I think yeah, whatever. Let's continue.
Had died. Dad's company, which he worked for, and where he built a career for so long, went bankrupt.
And then he lost his job. Gosh.
This meant that my father was now unemployed. We had some savings, but it was clear that he had to find another job. This upset my father very much, and he was depressed because no new position could bring him as much money as he'd made before. My mother and I supported him as best we could. Even Roger tried to cheer my dad up. A couple of months later, we had to sell our house.
Oh, society. A place called hell, like hell. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Go on.
And moved to a smaller, cheaper apartment. It was the final blow for my dad, and he completely dropped his hands and started drinking. As time went on, things got worse and worse.
Oh
My
no.
mother worked literally 24/7,
Oh no.
and my dad was constantly spending money on alcohol. One day, my mom's patience ran out, and my parents had a big argument.
Oh gosh. So what's gonna happen?
I remember hearing it all, and how scared I was. Dad was already drunk that night, and my mom's accusations made him very angry. He was furious, and started
Oh my god, what was that? Look at this.
that night, and my mom's accusations made him very angry. He was furious.
I am everywhere.
Started yelling
Look at. Okay, let's continue.
never before. Then he got up abruptly and walked in the direction of my mother. I thought he was going to do something terrible, and I just closed my eyes in fear.
Okay, go on.
But then I heard a loud bark. Roger barked and growled at my father and defended my mom. I guess that's when my
Roger is the best dog, guys. Roger, well done. And then he dead.
dad realized what he was about to do. He could have hit his own wife. This thought made him cry
Oh gosh.
like a child. It was clear that my
Thank God.
father needed help, and thank goodness Dad understood that himself. The next morning, my mother took my dad to the hospital, and the long process for the treatment of addiction
Yeah, go on.
began. My father spent several weeks in rehab and was receiving psychological help.
Oh. Yep.
Finally, my beloved dad was back. No matter what, my mother and I loved Dad very much, and we
Yeah, true.
were always ready to forgive him.
Oh, something's gonna go buddy, bud.
After my father returned, our lives began to improve. He finally got a job, and we had more money. So overall,
Money.
We felt happier. Of course, we no longer lived in a big house in a cool neighborhood, but still, Mom and Dad and I were together.
And we were making money.
Of course, our loyal and beloved friend Roger was still with us.
Yeah, everything was okay.
So we lived like this for about 6 months, until one night there
Oh no.
was a little incident. I woke up in the middle of the night very thirsty, so I went to the kitchen to get some water, and I was very surprised when I saw that my father was sitting in the kitchen in complete darkness. When he saw me,
Okay, go on.
he motioned me to be quiet, and when I turned on the light, I figured out what was going on.
Oh no.
My father was drinking again, and I wanted to tell my mother right away, but my father begged me not to do it.
Don't. Do it, or
He asked me to
don't.
understand his feelings.
Oh.
Dad was working a job he hated, and he kept thinking about the time when he could provide for the whole family, and now he thought he was a loser, and it made him sad.
Oh, don't do that, okay? If you do not do as well as you used to, then you should try more, not start drinking, cause that you do then worse. I don't know what language that was, but let's continue.
My father said that a couple of drinks helped him to numb the heartache and be ready for a new day at work. And
Yep.
that is how he maintained stability at work and in the family. And if I told Mum, that balance would collapse, and our family would get bogged down in fights
Tell it.
again.
Snitch.
These words
Snitch.
touched me.
No, I don't say that you should snitch on people, but once that's this type of thing, then you should snitch. Okay?
And I
Snitch. Why am I saying this like this? I am speaking in a better and better language. Snitch. Okay, that was weird, but let's continue.
agreed to keep the secret for the sake of our family.
No.
But after
No!
for a while,
No!
I regretted my decision.
Go on, yeah.
My mum was on a business trip, and
She's basically flying. That was weird, but yeah.
my dad and I were supposed to meet her in the airport.
That's weird. Go on.
Her flight was delayed because of the weather, and we had to spend several hours in the waiting area. I was playing on my phone,
Go on.
and I suddenly noticed that my dad wasn't around.
He disappeared.
Got up and looked around for him, and then I saw Dad on the street. He had a flask in his hand,
No!
and he was drinking from it constantly.
Don't do it. Tan tan
You
tan.
don't have to be Sherlock to guess what was
Yeah? Beer.
inside the flask.
Beer. The enemy of the country or something? I don't know. The country. Our deadly creature. Now!
I ran to my father and started yelling at him. How
He went like, nya 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 nya
could
nya.
you do this at such a crucial moment? He started
No.
making excuses and saying that everything was fine.
Yeah. Everything is fine once you drink wine. Don't do it, guys. Please don't follow that advice. YouTube, I'm kidding. Don't do anything. Don't take anything seriously from this video, okay?
We would have
This is only for entertainment.
continued to fight, but suddenly there was an announcement that my mother's flight had arrived, and we went to meet her. I have
Hallelujah.
to say, the joy of meeting my mother overcame all the emotions that I felt while arguing with my dad. Plus,
Go on.
she brought me a gift, so when we got in the car,
Yeah. Gift. Zip, zip, zip.
I was busy unwrapping it, and I had forgotten that my father was drunk, and that he shouldn't be driving.
No, 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 no.
It was the biggest mistake of my life.
And then you crashed and died.
We were driving down the highway, and I kept asking my mum a bunch of questions. She was glad to see me too, and she chatted with me. I remember
Yay, okay. And everything it was fun and joy until it wasn't.
her beautiful smile, and then I remember a loud car horn and a metallic clang. Then I remember the top swapped with the bottom, and I fell
Oh no.
on the ceiling of the car. It was all like a slideshow, and then I passed out.
Oh crap.
It was total darkness. I didn't know if it was a dream or reality, but I heard screams and sirens. Then all the sounds faded away.
Oh crap, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be Gucci good. This is not gonna be any positive thing.
As if someone had just muted the radio. And just a second later, I saw a very bright light that literally blinded me.
This actually does sound like TV, so I'm not gonna say that this is really real. I don't really think it is, but it could be. A scenario like this could be real.
No, it wasn't that light at the end of the tunnel. It was a hospital lamp. I was lying in the ward, with my arm bandaged. When I looked around, I saw my father. He was sitting in the chair next to my bed.
He was crying.
Crying. I wanted to calm him down and tell him I was okay. But as it
And your mother was dead.
turned out, it wasn't about me.
And your mother was dead.
Through tears, Dad told me that my mother was gone.
Was dead.
At the same moment, I was just washed away by a river of feelings, and I began to scream and cry.
How was that? You were like...
My pain was inconsolable, and there was nothing I could do about it.
Oh, crap.
It was the worst day of my life.
Oh, crap. Crappy patties. Gosh, that sounds weird.
As I learned later, the accident wasn't my father's fault. Someone fell asleep at the wheel and flew into the oncoming lane. But my father could easily have avoided the accident if he hadn't been under the influence of alcohol. His reaction time wasn't slowed down. But that didn't change anything. Mom died. And that might not
What can you do?
have happened if I told her that my father was drinking again. Then we wouldn't have gotten in the damn car and had an accident. So I blamed myself for what had happened. Dad and I then turned into two zombies who just walked around and tried to get over their grief. At this time, my father began to drink even more heavily.
Oh no, oh no.
Every day, he drank himself to the point where he just cried or screamed into the void.
Look at this guy, look at this dude.
I was in my room, trying to take my mind off everything while watching a movie. Suddenly, I heard a loud bark.
Go
and
on.
a cry from my father.
Yeah?
Roger missed his mother too, and he sat at the front door whining all the time. My drunken father was tired of it and wanted to do something about it.
Go on.
Thank God I stepped in and took Roger for a walk before Dad could do something bad.
Okay.
These walks with the dog were my only joy. I had the feeling that only Roger could understand me.
Yup.
I mean, my father was my relative too, and I loved him, but the man who was constantly drunk was not my father.
Okay, go on.
He was out there somewhere, and I couldn't reach him. It's been a long time, but our lives haven't changed. The grief subsided, but it was hard for us to find common language with each other.
Yep.
One day, I caught a moment when my father was sober, and I suggested that we spend the day together as father and son.
Yep. Oh. And he's gonna say no.
He agreed,
Oh, he's gonna say yes.
and I suggested that we spend the day together as father and son.
He said yes.
He agreed.
I knew it, yay!
So we took Roger and drove out of town to the lake. We spent a long time there and talked a lot.
And Roger ran off because he's not with you.
We both needed it. I even had the hope that my father would give up his bad habit and that we could live normally.
And it didn't happen.
On the way home, we decided to stop at the supermarket to go shopping.
And he drank beer. He got beer.
At one point, my dad said he heard Roger barking, so we left a credit card and went to check on him in the car. I calmly finished shopping and went outside.
Okay, go on.
Roger continued to bark, and in a second, I understood everything. The dog could smell the alcohol. Dad had another drink before I saw him, and
Oh no.
he was going to drive drunk again. Roger must have sensed danger and started barking. I started shouting at my
Oh gosh, no.
father, and it pissed him off. He was yelling and swearing at me.
Gosh.
Then he told me to get into the car. Imagine how it looked from the outside. A man
Oh yeah.
is yelling at a child, and a dog is trying to protect him. Unfortunately, some passers-by saw the situation, and
Okay, go on.
one of them called the police.
The police. That is fortunate because you're drunk, and if you get a ticket and are arrested for that, going to drive, then you wouldn't die, right?
Since he thought that something bad could happen. And that's when our troubles just snowballed. When the police arrived, my father changed his behavior and asked me to play along with him and to not tell the police about his alcoholism. But this time, I wasn't going to make that mistake again.
I ain't gonna do
I told
this.
the officers everything. After that, they turned to social services and began a very unpleasant investigation.
Kill him.
After several inspections, they found that my dad had an alcohol addiction and that he couldn't care for his own child.
Okay, go
And
on.
now, they're looking for guardians for me. It turns out that I lost my last loved one. I
Oh,
cried when I realized it was the last time I would ever see Roger. He's so far
Oh.
away
the dog.
from me now. Everything happened because of that night I agreed to keep my dad's secret. And this led to
Oh
the fact
no.
that our family was destroyed irretrievably. I'd like to have a second chance and
Poor Roger.
change everything.
Ah, poor Roger. The Roger is the only one. The dog's the only one I feel sorry about. What a terrible human being I am. No, I am. Okay, confession time. Just kidding.
But that is impossible. And
It's impossible.
I have to struggle with new difficulties now. Oh,
What?
hi guys.
What do you mean your difficulties? What do you mean your difficulties? Okay? Okay, I think that this was enough for today's video. That's it for today's video, I guess. Check out my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in another one. Goodbye, everybody.